Have you ever wondered why some men seem to naturally attract women, while you try so hard and still can't create that deep connection you desire? Pay attention for the next few seconds, because I'm going to reveal a secret that few men truly understand about female psychology. Imagine you're a high-powered lighthouse in the middle of a dark ocean. Its light doesn't chase ships. It simply shines with such intensity that the right ships naturally sail towards it. That's exactly what happens when you become a high-value man. You stop chasing and start attracting. But here's the problem. Nobody tells you. Most men are trying to light candles in the wind when they should be building a lighthouse. You're out there trying to impress with expensive gifts or pretending to be someone you're not. And what's the result? Frustration, rejection, that horrible feeling of not being enough. You know what the worst part is? You see time passing, the years flying by, and that genuine connection you desire so much seems further and further away. You start to wonder if the problem is you, if maybe you simply weren't born with what it takes. I guarantee you that thought is completely wrong. After years of studying the psychology of attraction and working with hundreds of men, I discovered something almost no one realizes. The true key isn't in tricks or techniques. It's in becoming the type of man who naturally sparks deep passion. It's ultra-rare knowledge, because most prefer to believe in magic formulas instead of doing the necessary inner work. I'm going to show you now the 4 fundamental pillars that transform an ordinary man into an irresistible high-value man. Pay attention, because each of these elements works like the gears of a Swiss watch. Remove one, and the entire mechanism stops working. Number 1. Unwavering authenticity. You need to understand one thing right now. Women have an internal radar for detecting falsehood. It's almost biological. They sense when you're trying to be someone you're not. And you know what happens. You instantly lose all your power of attraction. Unwavering authenticity means being yourself without fear of the consequences. Think about it for a second. When you try to impress by pretending to like things you don't or agreeing with everything she says, you're basically communicating that your true self isn't good enough. That is repellent to any woman of value. Now, when you have the courage to express your true opinions, your genuine tastes, your real passions, something magical happens. You become magnetic. Why? Because authenticity is scarce. It's rare. Most men are so desperate for approval that they sell their soul for a smile. When you refuse to do that, you instantly stand out from the crowd. Remember this. Authenticity is power. Does that make sense to you? Number 2. Purpose and passion. Here's a truth few apply. A woman will never fall deeply in love with a man who has no direction in life, never. It's impossible. You can be the most handsome dude in the world, but if your life revolves only around getting women, you've already lost the game before it even started. Having purpose means having something bigger that drives your life, something that makes you jump out of bed in the morning. It could be your career, a project, a cause, a dream. What matters is that it's genuine and that it consumes your energy in a positive way. When a woman sees that you have a mission in life, that you are building something, that you have clear goals, her brain registers you as a high-value man. Do you know why? Because biologically she is programmed to seek security and stability. A man with purpose signals that he can provide not only material resources, but also emotional leadership. He has a compass. He knows where he's going. And that is irresistible. Studies show that women feel multiplied attraction to men who demonstrate genuine passion for something in life. Can you feel the difference? Number 3. Superior emotional intelligence. Dude, snap out of it. If you still think being tough and hiding emotions is attractive, you're living in the last century. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, and also to recognize and respond appropriately to hers. It's a superpower almost no one develops. Imagine this scene. She had a tough day at work. She arrives stressed, irritated. The average man either tries to solve her problem immediately or simply ignores it. The high-value man with emotional intelligence? He perceives her emotional state, validates her feelings, offers presence without trying to fix everything. He knows when to speak and when to just hug. This creates a deep connection that goes beyond the physical. She feels she can be vulnerable with you, that you understand her on a level other men can't. And let me tell you a secret. When a woman feels Emotionally safe with you, the barriers fall, passion flourishes, the connection deepens. Pay attention to this. Emotional intelligence is seduction. Is it starting to make sense? Number 4. Conscious leadership. Don't confuse leadership with authoritarianism. I'm not talking about ordering or controlling. Conscious leadership is about guiding the relationship and your own life with confidence and clarity. It's about making decisions without hesitation. It's about having the courage to set the course when necessary. Women are naturally attracted to men who lead because it's also connected with security. When you can't even decide where to have dinner, how will she trust that you can guide a family? Conscious leadership means having opinions. It means proposing plans. It means taking responsibility when things go wrong. But here's the secret that changes everything. Conscious leadership also means knowing when to follow. It means recognizing her strengths and letting her shine in those areas. It's a dance, not a dictatorship. When you master this balance, you become the type of man she dreams of building a life with. Always remember, leadership is attraction. Can you visualize this working? Now let me introduce you to a simple but powerful framework, the irresistible value triangle. At the base, you have self-mastery. It's your emotional control, your discipline, your solid self-esteem. Without it, everything crumbles. In the middle, you have purpose. It's the fuel that moves you, your passion and direction in life. At the top, you have authentic connection, your ability to relate genuinely and create deep bonds. These 3 elements work together. Remove one and the triangle collapses. Strengthen them all and you become unstoppable. It's that simple. But simple doesn't mean easy. It requires work. It requires commitment. It requires you to stop looking for shortcuts and start building your real value. I know what you might be thinking now. But what about looks? What about money? What about the sports car? Let me be direct with you. Yes, these things can attract initial attention. They can make her look your way. But pay attention to what I'm about to say because it's crucial. Initial attraction is not passion. It's not love. It's not deep connection. How many times have you seen the rich, handsome guy traded for someone ordinary but with depth? It happens all the time. Do you know why? Because what makes a woman truly fall in love, what makes her think about you before she sleeps, what makes her heart race when you enter the room, is not your bank account. It's your presence. It's your energy. It's the security you transmit. It's the way you make her feel when she's with you. It's knowing that you are a complete man who doesn't need her to be happy, but chooses to have her by his side. That is real power. That is magnetic attraction. Visualize this scene with me. You're in a bustling coffee shop. The aroma of fresh coffee fills the air. You're in a conversation with her, but it's not just any conversation. You're being completely yourself, sharing your passions, your dreams, your unfiltered opinions. And you know what's happening. She can't look away. Not because you're saying what she wants to hear, but because you're radiating authenticity, purpose, emotional intelligence, leadership. She's captivated not by what you say, but by who you are. And in that moment, something changes in her eyes. It's subtle, but you notice. It's the moment when attraction transforms into something deeper. Come on, stop wasting time with superficial strategies. The clock on your love life is ticking. Every day you spend trying to impress with cheap tricks is one less day being the man who naturally attracts the type of woman you truly desire. Remember the lighthouse. You don't chase ships. You shine so brightly that they come to you. The journey to becoming a high-value man isn't about changing who you are. It's about revealing the best of who you already are. It's about polishing the rough diamond that exists within you. It's about having the courage to be authentic in a world of masks. It's about building a life so interesting that any woman would feel lucky to be a part of it. Pay attention to this. Most men will keep chasing. They'll keep begging for attention. They'll keep settling for crumbs of affection. But you now have the knowledge. You understand the psychology. You know the way. The only question left is, will you have the courage to walk it? If you're ready for this transformation, do it now before you forget. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, because in the next videos, I will delve into each of these pillars. I will show you practical exercises. I will share real transformation stories. I will guide you step by step on this journey. Always remember, you are not a candle trying to stay lit in the wind. You are a lighthouse. Your light is constant. Powerful, attractive, and the right ships always find their way to you. Now it's time to light that light. The world is waiting to see your true brilliance.